Welcome to HDTV. You not rocking with your boy. All you people who said the boyfriend did this, he the reason for Breonna, yada, 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 yada. Ballistics report doesn't support Kentucky AG's claim that Breonna Taylor's boyfriend shot cop. And this was written by Andrew Wolfson of the Louisville Courier-Journal 13 hours ago. In Louisville, Kentucky, a Kentucky State Police ballistics report does not support State Attorney General Daniel Cameron's assertion that Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, shot a police officer the night she was killed. Cameron said Wednesday the investigation of Taylor's death, March 13, ruled out friendly fire from Officer Brett Hankinson as the source of the shot that went through Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly's thigh, prompting him and Officer Miles Cosgrove to return fire, killing Taylor. The KSP report says that due to limited markings of comparative value, the 9mm bullet that hit and exited Mattingly was neither identified nor eliminated as having been fired from Walker's gun. Cameron said Hankinson had been eliminated as the shooter because the three officers carried .40 caliber handguns, while Walker had a 9. Wednesday night on CNN, Stephen Romanis, one of Walker's attorneys, said he obtained a Louisville Metro Police Department record showing Hankinson had been issued a 9mm weapon as well. Romney declined to share the record from Hankinson's personal file with the Louisville Courier-Journal, and LMPD spokeswoman Jessie Halliday said she could release it only in response to an open records request. The Courier-Journal, part of the USA Today network, filed one, but the department hasn't responded. I wonder why they haven't responded. Another attorney for Walker, Rob Eggert, provided the ballistics report, which was first reported by Vice. Walker said he fired a single warning shot from his Glock handgun at Taylor's apartment because he thought intruders were breaking in. Police said they had identified themselves. They were attempting to serve a no-knock search warrant shortly before 1 a.m., March 13th, at Taylor's home as part of a narcotics investigation. Cameron announced Mattingly and Cosgrove were not charged with any crime because they had a right to defend themselves. Hankinson, who was fired in June, was charged with 3 counts of wantonly endangering Taylor's neighbors by firing shots that entered their apartment. He was not charged with endangering Taylor. Cameron declined to explain the discrepancy in response to 13 other questions about the case submitted by the Courier-Journal. His spokeswoman said Saturday that the officer was not scheduling interviews and couldn't talk about the grand jury proceedings because of secrecy rules governing them. Cameron said last week that Mattingly fired 6 shots, Cosgrove 16, and Hankinson 10, and Taylor was hit 6 times. He said FBI ballistics examiners concluded Cosgrove fired the shot that killed Taylor, but KSP couldn't determine whether Cosgrove or Mattingly fired that bullet. The shot hit Taylor's pulmonary artery, killing her within minutes. The city of Louisville paid $12 million to settle a wrongful death suit filed by Taylor's estate and agreed to make numerous changes in police department policies and procedures. So, what do you think happened? This is what I believe that happened. I believe it's all BS. I don't believe the officer was shot at all. What I think happened was the boyfriend fired a shot, basically giving a warning, letting them know, look, I'm armed, you know. Basically saying I'm armed. Basically letting everybody know, you know what I'm saying, that basically firing a warning shot, basically letting the cops know, look, I'm warning you. And then all of a sudden the police officers fired shots back saying Mattingly, I don't even believe Madden. I think Mattingly, what happened is this. I believe they faked that shot to Mattingly's leg so that could give them the grounds to shoot and do what they wanted to do. I believe these cops were on their own merit. They were doing their own thing. They deviated from protocol, and instead of handling it, they thought that the criminal was in there, which he wasn't, and they wanted to be some cowboys. They thought they could get something else going, and basically they just shot, killing the woman, and they just wanted to be some cowboys that night. I don't believe that. I believe is that this was a setup. I believe that it went wrong. They didn't mean to kill her. I believe they were thinking that they could get something new going on. They think that drugs was there. They were just trying to do something which was to me dumb. But the bullet doesn't match. So that's why they were in a hurry to pay that $12 million. And that's why they basically didn't respond back to the journal because they know they're liars. So for all of you guys who said the boyfriend is the reason that she dead, F you. This goes to Charles Barkley, F you. This go to all the trolls, all the pink folk who were against her, F you. This goes to the token Negroes, F you too. Breonna Taylor was killed by a bunch of thugs, which are these police officers who went in there like some rowdy cowboys because they thought they can get something going or they thought they could get a bust, which their information was wrong because the ex was already charged. He was charged for something else and was in custody. This was poorly handled, and the truth is going to come out. And that's the problem with America. America keeps exposing itself. And it's going to continue exposing itself. And I can't wait till it all exposes and all the it hit the fan. It's going to be hilarious and fun to watch because I hate to tell you guys, but we all told you so. That there was something fishy with this. Why would they pay the family $12 million if they did nothing wrong? Ask yourself that. And then the bullet from the boyfriend's gun does not match the bullet that exited the officer, I believe his name is Mattingly's body. So to me, the cops all should have been charged, thrown in jail for life. But they're not going to do it because they're pink. And they're talking about changing laws because they're going to change laws after this because they're getting too much backlash. So they're going to change the laws after once they free their buddies because all three of these guys, they most likely the head people of the department, their family. Those three guys are family of those head people of the department. So they're going to make sure that their pink brother-in-law, their brother-in-laws or brothers are safe. So let me know in the comment section what you think. To me, this is terrible. But the boyfriend was innocent, and all of you owe him an apology for accusing him for killing Breonna. And this is sad, and I'm out, man. I don't care what you do. You can share this, whatever. I'm pissed off right now. I feel like breaking something because this innocent woman was killed, and these pink folk are off. And all of you people blaming a boyfriend when the cops were the ones doing mostly the shooting. And they killed the innocent woman. Luckily, they didn't kill the boyfriend because then we probably would have never found out that this whole case was a sham and that all three of those guys were guilty and that they decided to take matters in their own hand instead of being like law enforcement and knocking on the door, presenting themselves. If they would have presented themselves, this wouldn't have happened. I'm out. Live boy.